Vision. First of all, break down Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua.
Oh man, I love them both, but Anthony Joshua is a different, it's a different animal, man. I don't think Joseph is going to be able to take the punches. I think he's going to get taken to school. Anthony Joshua is a technically sound fighter, and I think that's going to really come in handy for him. But I just don't think Parker has enough dog in him, honestly. You saw what happened to Anthony Joshua in the Klitschko fight. He got knocked out and got up. I don't see Parker being able to do that. I don't see him being able to weather that storm that Joshua's going to give him. So I'm going to give that one to Joshua.
Definitely. Now, if you were in Parker's corner, how would you advise him to fight Joshua? Stick and move? What would be the game plan for a guy like that?
I actually was in camp with Parker. And if I was in his corner, I would tell him to, build up points. I definitely wouldn't take any chances. But he does, everybody knows he's got a great jab, he got great hand speed. But we also saw what happened in the Ruiz fight. He was losing, I think the first 4 or 5 rounds, but unfortunately Andy ran out of gas. So, like I said, take nothing away from Parker. He's a heck of a fighter as well. But eventually that pressure that Joshua's going to bring is going to collapse everything for him.
That's what's up, man. That's a good breakdown. Now I got to get your opinion on the other heavyweight, Deontay Wilder. First of all, break down his performance against Ortiz.
Man,
what'd you think of that fight?
You can't be mad at that guy. Everybody talks about he can't fight and he just got power. And let me tell you something. He showed a lot of things in that fight. He showed how he can weather a storm, because personally I think he was losing the fight. I didn't score it, but I think he was losing, but out of nowhere, here he comes. He's got that equalizer. He can change a fight. It just takes one punch in the heavyweight division. So I think he did exactly what he was supposed to do. I think he weathered the storm, and he came back and got a knockout victory. He did everything he was supposed to do, regardless of how he looks when he fights, regardless of, his style. The boy can fight, period.
Yeah, man, I've asked a couple people this question. Do you think if Deontay Wilder was in any other division other than heavyweight with that same record, would he be in that pound-for-pound discussion? Because right now he's not in the pound-for-pound discussion. But I'm of the notion that any guy that's 40-0 with 39 KOs, I feel like the heavyweights are held to a different standard. Do you think there's any truth to that?
Well, I think, everybody has to be built up. So we all know a lot of his early fights were easy fights, but, like I said, we all have to get built up on some level, whether it's 2 fights, 3 fights, or whatever. As far as being pound for pound in that discussion, he's definitely in the heavyweight division. And in the other division, like you said, you don't get 39 knockouts not being able to fight. The confidence that he has helps out with that. But as far as just being one of the best heavyweights, yeah, definitely. It's no questions asked. You don't have to throw a perfect jab or a perfect hook to win a fight. He won these fights. He did his job. You got to give him his credit.